Hello again, folks. This is Scott again out here in Queensbury. I'm going to demonstrate and do a review. I had this for like 5 years. It's a homemade gun shooting gallery you use for your BB gun and your pellet guns and your pellet rifles and whatnot. It's simple, easy. You can do this at home, whatever. It's a little to no money, whatever. I just have a simple sawhorse, which you can make out of 2x4s, or you can buy them already pre-made. And that consists of right there maybe like 3 2x4s. And I've had this thing probably 5 or 6 years, and every year I just put a new coat of paint on it to make it look pretty and help restrict it from rotting. But these are really simple, easy targets to make, to stand. The sawhorse holds it up. You can just move it and put it out of place anytime you want in the yard. Other people, what they do is they bury holes and put posts in the ground and stuff, but you don't really need to do all that. But if you're using it for BB guns and pellet guns, this is the quickest, easiest, fastest way to do it, whatever, and have a lot of fun just for your outdoor planking for friends and relatives to come over, have a little competition shooting, whatever, with friends and gain a little money here and there, whatever. But here, I'll show you what I've done. A couple of the ones I've made is these are soup cans or soup lids, and I put them on a piece of steel, and I actually put hinges on the back so they fall and they move really easy. All right, so little to no power to use or effort to be able to have your gun to be able to do it. All right, and you go on the back side here, you'll see right here, I just put hinges in and I use rivets. You rivet the hinges to those pieces of metal with the soup cans, and they work out very well. The other method I use right here with these little screw hooks, you screw the hooks in, and you take your aluminum cans and you just put them right on the top like so, and they'll fall off real quick, and they'll make a nice little noise when you shoot them. Okay, and that's the second method. Now the third method I use, which actually works really good, and which I'll probably end up doing, I'll make another stand justly of that. You screw in your hooks in the bottom side of the wood. And right here, these are soup can. This is a soup can lid that you cut off, put a little hole into it, and you just pop it right in like so. Or actually, when you remove the lid from the can that's actually got the loop on it, stick it on there. What's nice about these, when you hit these, little to no effort or power, depending on how much PFS you have on your gun or your rifle, whatever like that, to move these, and they fall off. When you hit these, they'll fall and they'll fly in the air, and they'll flip and go all over the place, whatever. So they're really cool to be able to shoot these, whatever, and little to no effort, just to have some planking fun in your backyard to be able to do it. But if you want the real noise and stuff, get the aluminum cans, whatever to use. These here are for my real guns, for my 22, my 9mm, whatever, my guns and my rifles, whatever. And you can see here where I think my 9mm shot through that steel, and you need a little more power for those. Same thing here. This is one of those metal junction box ones for your stronger guns, whatever, with the lid, and I just rivet it to a piece of steel with a hinge on there, and that works out very well. Now your standard soup cans, they work really well. You put them on there. If you got a gun that's a little less powered, most of the ones I do, they're either 400 to 600 FSP on them. What you can actually do is take your can and move it slightly back, so half the can is off the side, whatever like that. So there's literally no effort to be able to knock this over. But the guns I have, you can put it right on a flat bottom and it'll still knock that right off with no problem. Okay, for your old soup cans and stuff. And you can paint them different colors, you know what I mean, and bet your friends, whatever, that you can knock all the cans off before them. So normally what I do is I'll get different colored paint, and I'll paint a whole bunch of colored ones, then we'll have a competition with the gun shooting, whatever. So I just want to do a quick review, simple, quickest way to make a gun shooting gallery for outside. I'll show you what guns I have here, go over which ones I like best and why. Okay. All right. Now this one here was the old style pump gun that you have, whatever, you pump that 10 times, and that's 650 PSI. Okay. This is a Colt Peacemaker. Stainless steel. You can buy these right on Amazon right now for like $129. All right, and like I say, this one here is the pellet version style, and you pop these right here, right in it. You pop these right in the gun, in the chamber, just so it looks like a real gun. And what you do is you want to take your pellet. They have a pellet version and they have a BB version of this. So you do, that's one end of it. You put your pellet right in that end, and you load it in your gun, in your chamber. All right. Now what this Colt, the Colt Peacemaker model, and this one here, now the only difference is when you load it, the chamber doesn't come out like on my other one it does. This one here, you load it this way, you pull it back once, and you turn it to be able to load it to put in your bullets. Okay. And then you can shoot it and whatever. And your CO2 is right here on the top. You lift up your lid here. Try and do this and hold the camera. Comes right up. See, the CO2 screws right into the bottom of it, and you got this little adapter right here. It just tightens it up. You mean to tighten up the CO2, so you don't have to get a separate Allen wrench or a screwdriver to tighten up each and every time. It's right there built into the handle. Okay, and that's $129 at Amazon. All right, then I have this one here, which I believe this was a Bear one, and I like this one here because you just push it forward. Let me see if I can do it with my hands here. Might have to set the phone down for a minute here. Okay, you push this forward, the barrel comes out, and you load it that way. And this one here, you can put plastic BBs in it, or you can put real BBs in it, but it's the BB version, not the pellet version. This is this is the Bear brand. Okay, and this one here, same thing. You just kick it back. It's real accurate. One thing about these guns here, you can get over 50 shots to 75 shots with this gun before the CO2 loses its accuracy. So that's what's nice, because most of these other guns that you get, within 20 shots, you already lose your accuracy, and you start shooting with them, whatever, and you can't knock anything over. These here, these solid steel ones that look like real guns, whatever, the accuracy and on these are incredible. I mean, that you can literally go 50 to 75 shots easy with these things, and it's still good. So the cartridge lasts a lot longer in these guns than you do some of the other models that you have, which I pretty much bought every one that Walmart has at one time, but now they stopped selling them up there or whatever like that. And most of them, after 20 shots, the CO2 is already gone, and then, you know, there's no fun on them. But you buy these here, you get a little more fun time out of it. All right, so that one was a Bear. This was the Colt Peacemaker 177. This is the pellet. This is the pellet only. That's a BB one. This one here, this is a Dan Wesson. Same thing, it's a 6-inch barrel. The same thing, you push it forward. I'm gonna put the gun down to show you here. You push the button and it pops out, so you can spin it. It's like, you know, take like that and you can spin your barrel. Can't do it holding the gun to the thing here. And you spin it, you want the same thing. You just load the BBs on right on the end. You kick it back like that, and they shoot. So it's nice and strong. Got a lot of weight to it. Same thing, the CO2 is under the handle, whatever. And I've had those for many years. So I'd recommend picking these up. These right here, they're realistic. They're realistic looking. They're heavy duty made. I've had these for, I don't know, 5-6 years now. You can't beat it forever. And they were all, I think maybe the Dan Wesson I paid $159 for, and these other ones were like $130, maybe at $150 when I bought that one, whatever. But I believe that these are still on Amazon for $129 right now. You can buy them, and I'm in New York State, whatever. And you have a lot of fun with these. And like I say, you can't beat it when you can get 50 to 75 shots off with good consistency, and the accuracy on these are really great. Some of those cheaper ones that you buy at Walmart, whatever, God, you could still be off by 10 inches and the BB's off in range, whatever. But these here, they're really consistent, they're accurate, they're more like a real gun because you get the accuracy, the CO2 lasts longer, whatever. So I'd highly recommend picking these types of guns up right here. Like I say, I believe this was a Bear. It's got a little bear on it. I think that's what the brand it was. This is a Colt Peacemaker by Colt, and that's a Dan Wesson for that style here. So hopefully you like my review, and you'll make yourself a little gun target thing for your kids for some outside activity and some good backyard planking. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll do some more reviews, and I'll show you how good I shoot, which I feel I'm an expert shooter, whatever like that. And I'll have to set up the camera and show you actually how good I am. All right? Hey, have a good day. Subscribe to my channel. Hey, thanks again. This is Scott again, out here in Queensbury, New York. Thank you. Bye-bye.